guest here in the Human Touch exhibit is helping people unlock their potential by tapping into our brains. Now, that may sound scary, but we've seen what they do, and they're partnering with our friends here at Human Touch. This is really cool technology. The co-founder of a company called BrainTap and Unicorn Health is Joshua James Bailey. Joshua, welcome into Tomorrow. How are you?
Oh man, I'm doing so good. It's been so great hanging with you guys.
Oh, well, you're just next to us in our little broadcast area here, and every time we look over, you're doing some pretty wild things, tapping into people's brains. And they said, "You want to try it?" And I said, "I don't have a brain, so that's not going to work." But you're not reading minds, I don't guess, but you're doing something kind of cool.
Yeah, it's really but it's summed up as the brain fitness company. And I think you do have a brain because you're setting expectations low, but you are a genius.
Oh, geez.
And but we do definitely want to sharpen that saw for the genius side of you. But yeah, sleep, dementia. We did a study. All these women, and we just got them to where they couldn't even get diagnosed with dementia again. 60 days or less. I use it as a charity now. Tell me who got problems, and I spend time with them and then put the ball in their court.
So my staff thinks I'm getting dementia already, so you can reverse that?
Absolutely.
Yep. And how does one do that then?
We just do these sessions on the BrainTap, and it uses neuroplasticity work, and it's I can tell you more if you want to know about different technologies that are stacked together.
Absolutely. And those listening on the radio, not yet seeing the video, be sure to visit intotomorrow.com and look for the interview with Joshua from BrainTap. And you're going to show us what appears to be a rather unique headset. Kind of reminds me of a typical VR headset maybe, but it does a whole lot more.
Yeah, and just a quick fact, I'm not the co-founder, but I helped create the brand for BrainTap. And the genius, wonderful guy that everybody should at least hear his podcast is Dr. Patrick Porter. And I think he won Gadget of the Year in 1989 with this same technology, but it was a whole bunch of stuff. Now we've got it in the palm of your hand, and everybody can use it at home now instead of just at the clinics, the doctor office.
So it's not only a headset that does some things you're going to tell us about,
Absolutely.
But comes with an app, of course, because everything comes with an app now.
It just makes it easy.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you're going to get some pretty interesting results, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I mean, we actually have it's used in the astronaut program in Russia that Dr. Porter works with the scientists there for 10 years plus collaborating. In 4 minutes, we test the nervous system over here. Maybe you'll get some B-roll of that later, but we look at their biological age versus their real age. We look at everything from sympathetic to the metabolic rates for these people, and we give them this before test. Then we put them on the BrainTap app, and we do a small 10-minute session. And we say, man, look what we can do in 10 minutes. And then we do that post-test, and we show them the before and after so they don't have to think of placebo. Like, we're really showing you this science using ECG and pulse analysis and heart math of what the change was.
So it's your real results.
Yeah, it's really fun. So it's using auricular therapy. There's red, blue, different lights in the ears, and it's called auricular therapy. And there's a scientist, anybody can Google him, and it's...
Since when can our ears see?
So it's Noget frequencies. So the Noget is the scientist's name, and it's using this light to create vibration. So the vibration is using these auricular therapy, is using the acupuncture points, so it's like acupuncture without the needles, into the meridians of the ear, which is helping to increase hemoglobin production. This is combined with the lights inside the visor. You mentioned VR. It's much different than VR. Now, even though it's more simple than VR in the sense of not having to do all the flashiness of VR, you close your eyes, and through here, this light is the morning and setting sun frequency. And what's happening, your brain is connected to your eyes and your ears. I mean, you literally are connected.
Sure.
And so the light is helping that person and guiding them. You'll notice sometimes it looks like they're just on. Sometimes they're going really slow. And it's taking them from an awake state. It's called frequency follows response. And we can't start in a sleep frequency. We have to start where you're at and then guide you down. And in someone that meditates...
So will that put me to sleep?
2 minutes, someone who's working on meditation can get into a deep theta where you get super learning, epiphanies, revelation, eureka. But then you get into delta, which is the next level down. So it goes gamma, beta, alpha, theta, and then delta. What we want in sleep is a real deep delta sleep. That's what we really want. Now, and people can get that in 15, 20 minutes sometimes, or they need a little bit more work. And with BrainTap, they can get some phenomenal sleep.
So is this monitoring also the nervous system
It's
as
not.
part of the overall picture?
This is what's called neurofeed in. We're telling the brain what to do versus neurofeedback.
Oh.
There are a lot of innovation partners such as Human Touch, the Helium Group. We have probably 6 partners here in innovation where they provide different modalities such as Aura Ring or BioStrap. Even an Apple Watch is kind of more basic information on oxygen levels and sleep levels, how it was. So lots of people choose their own adventure on how to track what it's doing.
Wow.
Plenty of options there. But this is doing the work. This is the brain fitness side of it.
And I understand it's, as a result, can kind of unlock areas of the brain.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
it's super
that
cool.
we either haven't used or used efficiently.
That, but also it breaks down the plaque that causes things like autism. Not autism, that's another discussion that we've done huge breakthroughs in. But Alzheimer's.
Oh.
So the MIT studies, there was 2 because they didn't believe the first one. And it was really, really cool what's been happening in that arena. So that's creating, through that process of listening to the mobile app, which here it is if you want to see how
Oh, yeah.
it's
Sure.
playing a session right now, and it goes through this algorithm. But there's these bundles and things where Dr. Oz to Mercola to Deepak Chopra all have really cool things they've done. What we do is take that type of science and we have a guided meditation from professional doctors coupled with all of this stuff. People have heard of these terms: isochronic tones, binaural beats, 10-cycle holographic music, the Noget, the auricular therapy. All of that is combined to a certain science and algorithm to work harmoniously together to get this result so quickly.
Jeez.
People will see results in one session. They come off of a 10-minute thing here with thousands of people around and noise. I say, hey, you're going to hear stuff, but just let the technology do its work. If I give them a little warning, they relax and let it happen. They come back and like, hey, did it do something to my migraine? It's gone. I'm like, well, pain is optional. That's a quote from Dr. Porter. I love that quote.
Whoa.
Pain is optional. It's a great indicator of what we need to optimize.
Yeah.
But it's optional. And if we get people out of beta and into alpha or theta, alpha is a cool, relaxed state, like you're switching sensory motor rhythm. You're switching into alpha to listen. I'm in beta. I'm pushing out. Elite athletes have great sensory motor rhythm. They switch back and forth. They get fouled. They have to listen to the coach. Then they got to get back on, do what the coach said.
Yeah.
Switching back and forth. This can help people have that elite athlete side very quickly. They're not going to be an athlete. They're not going to get out there and slam dunk
Oh,
it.
I thought
their
maybe
brain-
you'd make me an elite athlete.
But the brain is going to give you cat-like reflexes, and I've noticed that in my personal life and how I'm driving and things since I've been doing this. Oh my gosh! And then with my anger, I tell my wife, hey, I don't.
You're
I'm an I tell my wife like this. You think I would do this? I wouldn't. Babe, I'm an asshole. Can you help me? Can you help me?
Probably not.
I'm not going to go to a counselor. I'm not going to spend time going to my church leader. But I can secretly, as a man, let go of some ego because no one knows. And I'll search in the little search bar, anger. And I've done that many times. I come from a construction family, farming, and we were fight to get it done, fight to be right.
Yeah.
Now it's like, man, I am so chill, and I'm in the moment all the time. But come on, I don't want to bore you, man. What else do you have as a question?
Well, we're way out of time. My main question is BrainTap available for us as consumers?
Yes, I know you guys are consumer tech. I want to work with you on a lot of things. I would love to get you guys something really awesome for people too. We can hook your people up. I'm not interested in seeing how much money I can make on this. I just want to help people. Our mission is to better 1 billion brains.
I'd love to hook my people up, that's for sure. What does it cost, though? Is it something you can buy
yeah,
and
retail,
then with
it's
the app?
$547 retail.
Okay, and you don't mean just under $6. It's $547.
Yes,
Okay.
and then you get the mobile app. We try to make it unappealing to do the $9 a month thing. We try to get people into a $29 get everything the doctors have kind of thing. So we've got 2,500 plus doctors and practitioners that use this for profit in practice, from everything from Parkinson's to Lyme disease to hyperbaric chambers and all
Oh,
that.
so they'll keep one in their office and use it for their
all
patients.
the time. So we want you to have this at home, on the fly, in the airplane, literally. But we'll make it easy for your people. We'll just do like a whole bundle, and they get the whole year. Don't have to worry about a monthly fee. We'll give them extra stuff just because you're nice to us. We're going to hook people up.
Well, see, now we got to charge him for a commercial. You want to visit BrainTap.com, and you'll see all the things that Joshua was talking about and what he and the team there at BrainTap are working on. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us. You're right, Chris is getting B-roll, and we'll put Julio on the BrainTap and see if you can mellow him out, because he has not anger issues but annoying issues. So can you get the annoyingness out of him? That would be amazing.
He will be a supreme being when we are done.
Oh, I just think a being is helpful, but a supreme being, I'm all for that, and we'll shoot it on video. So stay tuned and check it all out at intotomorrow.com, where we will link you to BrainTap as well. I'm Dave Graveline from the Human Touch exhibit. More from Las Vegas after this. Stay tuned.